Hello. Okay, how's that now? How's it now, Loke? Is the sun coming along? And you're welcome to come up if you want. You have time. Not to do that all over again. Okay. All right. There it is.
Here you go. You got audio. Woo!
I talked for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I've talked for 5 minutes with that. I stuck to 5 minutes with that audio. That's nice. All right. So I I'm trying the pyrography. I got me a new soldering iron, and
Okay.
I tried some, and these are this is the image I'm gonna put on there. Let me see.
Nice.
Oh boy, I hate this. Keep on resetting my camera.
I just got home, so
Where you been? Where you been?
over at the in-laws, we're just they have a pool. Brought the kids over. They were swimming and playing the pool. We had barbecue. That kind of stuff.
Hmm. So what I'm doing is you got one of these, right?
No, I don't have one of those.
Did you ask for one from Christine?
No, but she somebody backed out, and I think uh, Shane or one of those guys are um, down at Heroes Con is gonna bring one back to me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of scrap woods from my basement, and I've been practicing with. I bought me a uh new soldering iron,
Yep,
and and here's some of the tries I tried.
nice.
Yeah,
That looks
yeah,
good.
yeah. This now, uh, uh, you really need to sand it really good. Like this one is a sanded good. This is a wood they gave you sample
Mm-hmm.
when I bought this soldering iron. It was really easy to do this,
Yep.
uh, but you notice this one right here. You see the 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 wood grain
Yep.
that prevents you from the smoothly going down. You really have to sand it really good.
Yeah.
But
But
even then,
you don't have to worry about that because that's your test piece, anyways,
yeah, yeah.
right?
But,
Your main
but
piece is what you want.
one thing that one thing is about it is that I could send it down and I could make a blank page again. I mean, I and I could say this is like having a whole bunch of paper,
Yeah.
you know. So just send it down.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna plan to put some pencil lines on the wood first, then use
What
the soldering iron?
what I'm doing is
Yep.
I
That's
put this.
cool.
I just I just I just I put this on there and I started a sketch, right? So I'm thinking maybe I'll just uh practice on this, make sure I get the feel for the drawing, then I put on a burner. But so I practice burning, and then I just practice sketch,
Yep.
and then I'll just put it on there, you know.
Cool.
And that one thing that one thing that I thought might be pretty neat is that I do these things, everything dark, you know. first do it all dark, right? Then once I'm finished, I can make it haze by just sand it down a little bit. The areas, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, when the idea here is to, you can draw it really light there, then take a
Yeah,
piece
yeah.
of paper, throw it on
Well,
top of the wood, then just
yeah,
go over with a dark pencil.
yeah. I don't think I have that kind of control yet.
Right.
I don't think I have that control yet. So I'm thinking, um, because I do want to make sure that if I could just do it lightly, and cut out the sanding, that's fine. You know, that's the ideal case. But I do have option of drawing everything with the even, even strength.
Mm-hmm.
Then selectively sand out the areas that you want to look hazy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I guess there's many ways to skin a cat. Right? Anyway, I thought, but I actually enjoying this. You
That's
know,
cool.
and then when I try to find out about who this artist was, there's no credit to the artist on this image.
I don't think it's the artist. I think that's a digital image that was for the movie.
Oh, so it's actually photograph photoshopped.
Yes.
Uh, I see. Well, I mean, the pho- photographers. I mean, photographers are artists, right?
I'm sure the effects house that did that will get the credit for it.
Oh man, I have to read. Fire, fire! You're not allowed to say that in a theater. I know we're living in a free speech country, but we're not allowed to yell fire in a theater. But my wife will kill me.
Mhm.
Damien, yeah, okay. Uh, you really want to kill me, don't you? Why aren't you not afraid of my wife? You're willing to take a blame. um, I got disconnected again. I got disconnected again. Every time it disconnects, I have to rearrange all my stuff.
Okay.
Uh, what are you drawing?
I don't know yet. I'm just trying to get all my stuff ready.
Ready for what?
Uh, I
There's a,
just got home.
there's a stream if you want to come up. Link, come in. You came from a con?
No, no, no. I was at my in-laws.
Yeah, in-laws, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just got home, just unpacking some stuff.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, now, um, did you see my practice? Yeah, I mean, it ain't bad for my first time trying. You know, well, not too bad. But I'm learning about, you can't have too much wood grains. Like for instance, this one right here. You probably don't want to. You probably don't want to have that position right there, right by Superman's butt.
Mhm.
So you gotta, you know, I gotta be careful about that kind of stuff. But you know, when I draw on pencil, it, it's I notice it's also kind. I mean, kind of give the same kind of problem with the pencil as well, or ink. Um, yeah, and notice all these old paint job. But anyway, what I like about it is that you can send it down, start over, and so basically thickness of this your wood is the how many pages you got in that wood. Like this one is like a there's no there's once one grind left. I think this is all gone. I mean, I think that's one sheet of wood right there.
Well, yeah, that's used for a coaster, right?
Uh, but what happened was I was drawing a uh, I was drawing a I was drawing a what do you call it? What do you call it? Tomatoes in my backyard because I was running woods in the backyard. I didn't want to smell up my house. Do you burn woods in your
No, my backyard's not big enough, and we're not allowed to. We're in the city. We're allowed
okay.
to have a barbecue. If you're burning wood, it's got to be like in a what do you call those little chimney things?
Oh yeah, I mean this is using soldering iron and you're not even making it. You're hardly making even a smoke. So
Yeah.
yeah, especially if you put a low temperature. Uh, yeah, you hardly are making a smoke. But if you do it inside your room, it's enough to smell out the room.
Yeah.
I mean, accumulated smoke, accumulated. Right? Anyway, so what happened was I had a vine on there. I started drawing vine, then I said, why don't I draw some profile? Then start drawing profile. Then and I, well, maybe I could put a. So this became a kind of like a Jesus Christ with the tomato vine instead of thorn crown. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm really enjoying this wood burning. Uh, just a kind of new tool, new what do you call it? New what?
Art techniques, drawing technique.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how you are, like for instance, this little, this blur. I mean, kind of like a gradient, depending on what edge you use. Like if you use a point or if you use the like for instance, if this is a your nib, the wood burning nib. If you do like this, then you burn a certain way, and if you do like if you do like this, then you sort of make a gradient.
Yep.
Yeah, so
It's like working with a pencil. You got a white
yeah,
end, and you got a yeah.
yeah, it's kind of working with the pencil. What is that? We got drawing.
I'm not working on anything. I'm not drawing on anything.
What is that you draw? What is that you doing over then?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, okay,
What you're
that's
seeing
nothing.
and what you're not supposed to be seeing.
Okay.
I might get in trouble.
Thanks. New media. Yeah, it's new media for me. Yeah, new media for me. This is new media. Very new. I always I don't know. I seen where you first witnessed your wood artist? Pyro, what is it called? Pyro, what's it called? Pyro something.
What do you mean, like pyrotechnic kind of thing? No,
This
that's
it's called. I think it's called pyro something.
oh,
Pyrography.
yeah. They usually draw a right on like kind of like bamboo leaf or pieces of sticks that are taped together and stuff like that.
Actually, you could even do pyrography on cardboards and burn the cardboard. Just
Yep.
if you put low temperature, then you won't burn it off. But and it's I mean, kind of. I actually like it. I actually like it. So anyway, I'm gonna go work on this. I wanna gonna fine tune this thing. So his head is like straight. So he should be. Ah, I got disconnected again. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Is it the camera?
Hmm?
Is it the camera?
Is it camera?
Yeah, the camera disconnecting.
Yeah.
Could be a loose wire.
No. Don't don't I disconnect myself? My whole thing disconnect myself. Hmm. Hmm. Let me do this. Let me go take this guy off. I'm gonna take the camera off. I'm just gonna go to I don't know. And yeah, I'm just going to do that and not use this camera, this stupid camera here. Let me see. So took the like you said, maybe it's my camera. So I'm gonna turn the camera off. Maybe it doesn't work well with the software. Yeah.
Cliff on Comics is having a party in his hotel room, I believe, and
Oh,
everybody's there.
are they live streaming?
They are live streaming
Oh my goodness.
and getting drunk, I believe. I don't know if they're drinking or not.
Okay. Cliff.
I see a couple bottles of wine, beer cans, showing off stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they're having a good time.
Oh, that's young man. What are you going? I mean, let them enjoy themselves. Let them enjoy themselves. You know what? I'll do this. Hmm. Mhm. You cannot tell what that is. Or you have to shoot me, right?
No, I just can't mention it on the screen because we're live.
Uh,
I might get in trouble. Somebody will report me, and I'll lose the contract.
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Not what that.
work on some stuff. I'll figure out something. Maybe I'll do some test stuff.
Have you been streaming with those guys, George and whatnot?
No, I haven't gotten around to it. Yesterday, I was. Um, was it yesterday? I forget. I think Thursday was. K-pop asked me to go on the comic book experience or something. Sketch
Oh
with
yeah, oh yeah, you talked about that.
sketch with the guys and stuff.
How'd that go?
It went okay. I drew some stuff.
Mm.
It was like because everybody was at Heroes Con
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff, so they needed some artists to fill in, and it felt like uh, uh, the artist that was there on the stream was our parents didn't sign our form to allow us to go. You
Ah, I see.
know what I mean? Like, on the field trip, so you're sitting in class.
You so you didn't get the pass from your wife, huh? Did you?
That's
Huh?
right. To go to Heroes Con.
Yeah,
Right?
I didn't get a pass either.
Yeah, that's right. So we're stuck here.
Yeah.
Right?
Next door, calm down the noise, Cliff.
That's right.
Okay, that's okay.
It's
I
good.
had my share of fun.
Uh,
I had my share.
we did our part
Hmm?
somewhat.
We share. We had our share. I mean, partied a little too much. May have partied too much.
I gotta create some stickers. Um, and other things. I'm waiting for those something scary sketch card to come in.
Oh yeah, that really looks fun. Honestly,
I hope so. According to Pure Later, that's supposed to arrive right after my birthday on Friday, I think.
nice. Nice. Well, I'm gonna. That's when I hope to have a whole bunch of my obligation done by it.
Well, it's no, man. I'll send you some. You don't have to do it this year. You're welcome
Yeah,
to do it next year. What I want to do is it's just for October.
yeah,
It's kind of like Inktober, 31
yeah.
days. I'll figure out. Maybe we'll do some word prompts
Hmm.
kind of stuff. Maybe I'll hit up Roscoe and we'll come up with something
Yeah,
fun, K-pop kind of stuff, or CJ, and we'll come up with a bunch of word prompts. That'd be fun to do, and we'll
yeah,
release it for 31 days. If you get to it, you get to it. If you don't, you don't. You can do whatever you want with it afterwards.
yeah,
Um, the point is to have fun and challenge yourself as an artist,
Yeah.
right? You don't have to follow the prompt. If you want to draw, Freddy Krueger or, Halloween uh, characters and movie monsters and stuff like that, by all means.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the point is to get your hands moving, do something creative just for those, you know, everybody likes monsters. The people who likes the monster stuff or you know, that's the thing. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot. I've got a bunch of stuff this week.
Yep. 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 Oh, by the way, I announced today. Yeah, I announced today that I'm gonna create a new channel.
Yeah, I saw that.
Uh, create a new channel, just our channel, and I'm gonna try to spend most of the time creating content for that. Starting, I'm I'm thinking maybe starting December, because that's what I want to focus on. Is I want to focus on doing art. Uh, Even if I'm making a content like this today, I'm drawing stuff, right?
Yep.
I'm making content, but I I'm not just I'm not just making video content. I'm actually doing art first, you know. And if there's a content comes from this, then so be it. But if so, to me, the art is first. Being able to create art, and story is first. So anyway,
Evening there. Was it Chop?
hmm?
It just appeared in the chat there.
Hey, Chop, what's up? What's up, Chop?
All right, got 3 blanks. I really don't like how at least the eraser will take them off.
I mean, I don't get some of these sketch covers.
Mm-hmm.
They actually put sketch covers in a CGC thing. I'm going blank, nothing in it. I'm going, why? Why? Uh, why would you do that to a sketch cover?
I get them from my LCS and they stack them together like this, and they don't have a cover on top. They don't have this film, and they
Uh huh.
got all this dirt that builds up from the box. And they
Yeah.
rub against each other. I need to draw some Jeff the Land Sharks on these. I even got the Krypto one. I didn't know I ordered it.
Hey, Crypto, nice, nice.
Right?
Yeah, those are new books.
Yeah, I picked them up this week. Krypto. I kind of like this Superman style. Then this I saw Imperium,
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Hickman. Hopefully it's good. Maybe I'll read it. Then I got some poly bags. I don't know why I grabbed the poly bags. Now I gotta crack them open.
Uh, yeah, I don't get the poly bags.
I think
It's
there's some
like,
cards in it or something like that. I think that's the reason for it.
I mean, Some people want to keep it in polybag. I'm going. Then you don't know what's in it. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, you gotta crack it open.
Yeah. I don't understand the mentality of collecting polybag, all know, or trying to keep that nice. That's also how do you do that? How you like? That's like a you break open an eggshell and you trying to glue together all the eggs shells back into its own original form. You know,
Yeah.
uh, uh, too much, too obsessed, too obsessive collectors out there.
Oh, there's Christina holding up Vampirella books. She got signed.
Whose book?
Vampirella version variant. She probably got it from a bunch of artists there.
Thanks, Chop and Drop. Have a good movie session with the wife. Enjoy
Yeah.
yourself, bud. Thank you for coming by. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Somebody bought my Lobo piece.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, sketch card's gone.
nice. How much you sold it for?
It was in my store. It's about $45 American.
Nice. You have a store?
On my whatnot.
Oh, OneNote. I don't know how to use that OneNote stuff.
Yeah, you have to have an account.
Yeah.
I usually post it up there. If somebody wants any of the stuff that they don't want to go through whatnot, just DM me. A lot of my stuff is on the Instagram, right?
Mhm.
All right, let's see what we come up with. What are these colors? Let's see.
Hmm. So why is it you never have a this? I guess is it because is it share money thing?
I'm sorry.
You have no desire to create your own comic books.
Uh, I do, but I don't. I don't. I don't find it as. I find it a grind more than
Is it
anything else.
grind? Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I think if anything, I'll probably do it. I will get into it. I will work on it. I just don't. I don't think it's that big of a deal for me. I
Hmm.
got a lot of friends who want to do their own books and stuff like that. One day
Hmm.
I'll get around to it. It's like a passion stuff, right? Eventually, after my thing right now is to work on some paintings and stuff.
Hmm.
I want to do some paintings.
So you're saying you enjoy art more than writing?
Well, the writing part is part of the art. It's one of those skills that you know I can write a script. That's not a problem. How good it is another issue altogether.
Yeah. Well, I kind of I decided that I'm not going to worry about how good is it, whether it's art or writing, 'cause- because you know you know we are we are pretty self-critical of ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
This is pink. That's pink.
if I wait till I think it's good enough, that I mean, if I have to get my own internal approval before I start writing, then I will never write.
Yeah.
So. mm, Oh, somebody. Okay. I don't know. I got that message. What is that? Do you like coloring more than drawing, or?
No, I'm trying something out. I got these new acrylic paint, and I'm gonna see what kind of issue I can run into.
Hmm.
What can I get away with? What can't I get away with? What I can do with it.
Have you? You say you tried a pyrographica?
Sorry.
You say you did some pyrographic before?
I know I did when I was a kid, wood burning and all
Oh,
that stuff.
kid. Okay. I never
And,
did it even as a kid. We
yeah,
didn't have
you
that.
know the kit that they give you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember those little kits that we shouldn't have as a kid
No.
back in the '90s and the '80s.
Uh-huh.
Things that I know we shouldn't have. Playing with fires and like the little kitchen stuff, the bake stuff. And then my sister got one of those. It was like
Ah,
live wire on the inside of that stuff. They would give
yeah.
you little recipes to bake stuff in.
Uh-huh.
That's what I remember. I remember taking that stuff apart and watch the wire go red when you plug it
Oh
in.
boy. That's not good.
I was that kid, right?
Sounds like you could have burnt down your house.
Exactly.
What do you think of Superman? You think Superman's gonna be pretty good?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I like superhero movies. Period. You know, I don't care if it's bad or not. I know I'm gonna go see it.
Mhm.
Movie's a
Um.
movie for me.
Oh, really?
I love movies. Bad movies, horrible movies. I'll watch them.
Um. I actually want Superman to be good because I guess I'm like you, that the problem is if they say this is a bad movie, then they don't make it anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think that will ever happen.
Well, I mean, like I want to see a sequel to Thor's. Oh, we didn't make millions or billions, whatever, and so that we're gonna cancel it. That kind of stuff. I don't even hear that. You know. But I wish the movie don't. I mean, movies just too expensive to make nowadays.
Yep.
You know.
They're always trying to make a blockbuster. The blockbuster is what they're looking for. They're looking for that. They're looking for that blockbuster formula. They want the epic stuff, so you can show up at the movie theater and.
And if they think they got it, they milk the heck out of it until
Yep.
people get really tired of it. You know. But
Yep.
it's just like I don't know if you remember listening to radios. What's the radio? Remember listening to the top 40s and stuff?
Yeah.
These people will just play the top 40 over and over until people get sick of it.
Yeah.
But they will milk it long as they can. And because it means money for them. It's nothing in modesty at all. Nothing in modesty. You gotta just spurge and get everything out of it, then go to the next one. You basically like a tree in the forest. You gotta build all the house you can with it until no trees left to build a house with. Then go to next forest. I mean, they just nothing nothing to control our appetite at all. There's nothing to
I mean,
control
they're
our.
still making tons of movies. It's just the one that they think it's going to make a lot of money is the one where they put all the marketing on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Do, do.
Hmm.
The acrylic dries pretty fast on these pens.
You like acrylic or you don't like oil painting?
I haven't done oil in a long time. I don't like it because of the turpentine.
Uh, Acrylic don't need the turpentine.
To thin it, all you need is water,
Hmm.
and it dries very fast. Acrylic takes days. I mean, oil takes days.
Hmm. I don't know why this looks off. I want to start over again.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you're training your eye. That's what that is. There's a reason why it looks off. Your eyes is used to a certain way, certain things.
Yeah.
Thus, when it looks off, your brain's telling you there's something that you didn't do correctly.
Yeah. It just looks off. I want to start over. I mean, let me see if I could zoom in there. Maybe if I look it through.
Sometimes flip your camera.
Yeah, I'm thinking about flipping my camera. Also, in the heart, it knows my heart. I don't know why, but I decided to put my heart in a angle. Hey, K-pop, what's up, K-pop? You wanna come up? There's a link up here somewhere. So I could put it up there again. If you're up to it, I can stay only for 30 more minutes.
That's fine. Need to mess around with this. I need to create a swatch library of this. Paint flows really quickly though.
K-pop, Pyro is really fun. I love burning stuff up now. I'm gonna become a pyro.
Pyromaniac.
Pyromaniac. Taking a break to eat. Was working on a eyeball. All right.
Hmm. It's interesting. Color doesn't blend the way I want it to.
Hmm.
Not used to it. I have to get used to it. I have to create a swatch list for that.
So this is a new pens you're trying?
Yeah, it's their acrylic brush. There you go.
Hmm.
So it's supposed to be for rock, paper, glass, timber, and all the other stuff, right?
Hmm.
So 48. Usually, what I do is I paint, and I can mix my own color with acrylic paint, right? This one is usually I use these to paint, but I want to try these out.
Hmm. Well,
To
it looks all right to me. Yeah.
let's see what we can do here. What number is that? 316.
You swatching?
Sorry.
Swatching?
Yeah. The thing I don't like with these swatch that they give me is I have to search for the numbers. I'm used to going from, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the order. But the way they swatch stuff is based on color tones. So I'm always hunting for like the pen colors and stuff. Just lay it out real quick. 326, 325, and 326 is not on the same rows. 326. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink.
What kind of drink?
I'll probably do a rum and coke or something. Just
Oh,
nice and easy.
you can let the young people do party by themselves, huh?
Yeah. I gotta make some labels and stuff for later.
Label?
Yeah. 330.
Do you have one of those Cricut printers?
Yeah, I have one of those. It's not a printer, it's a cutter.
Cutter, yeah.
Yeah, you need a printer. You still need a printer, like a laser printer or a
Inkjet
inkjet
printer?
printer.
Uh-huh.
Do a lot of the stuff. It's the cutter is what you cut with.
Yeah. Do you sell that kind of stuff too?
Sorry?
Stickers? Do you sell stickers and stuff too, or?
No, I usually use the sticker to lure people to my table.
Hmm.
The stickers are usually free items. I make stickers just for my own use and stuff like that. I made my own labels for my sketch cards and stuff like that. 332. Where the hell is 332? 334. 36.
I've been watching. I told you I've been watching those young people doing the con at the con at the what do you call that?
The
Con
crafting
at
people?
con at the what do you call those? Artist alley, artist alleys.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, and they sell everything: stickers, keychains.
Yeah, that's too much stuff for me.
Mm.
Like, those are the pop culture kind of stuff. They're fun, you know,
Mhm.
but then you end up creating too much or too little,
Mhm.
and then you got to constantly create new stuff all the time,
Yeah.
and you're constantly like, well, what do I do? Do I, a lot of those are kind of close to being on the copyrighted
Hmm.
things that I have to be careful of, right?
Yeah.
Like I can create stickers on my drawings and stuff like that as long as I don't sell it. I won't get in trouble. If I'm just giving it away as a promotional piece, that's a different thing, right? For
Yeah.
me, I have to walk a very
In line, huh?
fine line. For other people, it's okay.
I mean, some of these kids are they have their own their own
Oh yeah, they do very well.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. They do really really well. I'm jealous of them, right?
Uh,
You do very very well.
I didn't even do this. I didn't even do that. But
Just make your screen bigger. You're just watching me make swatch.
mm,
That's interesting.
well, what's interesting?
How the paint's drawing
Mm.
doesn't have that acrylic paint feel.
Oh, my eyesight is. I can hardly see anything.
Yeah, what happens is after a while, like you and I are aging,
Yeah.
and our our eyes tend to lock into place. So if you're staring at a spot for too long, it locks up, and
Oh,
your eye stays at that focal length.
yeah.
I usually set a timer for myself. If you have
Mhm.
one of these,
Oh,
they're about $10. You just pretty much let's see. So if I want 5 minute timer, I just put this down and the counter starts counting at
ah,
right.
I remember this now.
If I turn it over, you can see how the counter right. If I turn
Yeah.
it horizontally, it starts beeping. So if I turn it over, I can pause it.
We
Right.
talked about this before, didn't we?
Yep.
Dang it! I'm realizing I'm okay. This is strange stuff, man. I'm like a
You
I'm
start to remember.
yeah.
That's good. I like these timers. They do me some justice.
Yeah, I remember
Reminds me to stand up and stretch.
how much was that? $10? I need to get me one of
Yeah,
those.
on Amazon or so. They have the different. So if I switch it to like the 10-minute marker here, you can see the counter. There you go, 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Mm.
So you have the 10 minutes. You have a 30 minutes, right?
Mm.
There you go. See 30 minutes, right?
Mm.
You got the 60 minutes. You got the 5 minutes again, right? Then if I do this, if I turn it upside down like that, it resets everything, right?
Mm.
Then if I put it back like that, right? So turn it upside down. Watch. It becomes 000. See, resets.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a 5 minute timer. I would have that on the side. It just beeps and it tells me, oh, okay.
Cool. Cool stuff.
Especially when I'm sitting here all day by myself, right? So
Yeah, sometime on these streams I don't even realize I kept quiet. I
yeah,
just dang it. Uh,
shiny surface. Lay it
mm.
out first and see. 331.
Oh, the flip didn't happen ever since I took the camera off, didn't it?
Yeah,
Hmm. Maybe I'll just get me a two one of these. Get I use that. It's too fancy for this.
Setup.
Yeah, this camera is too fancy for webcam. Or maybe I
Is
have
it
too many.
wired or wireless?
No, it's wired, but I would love to have a. I would love to have a wireless. That'd be cool, but they don't have it.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
do. You're looking at about almost $200. Well, for me, anyways.
yeah.
There's a camera called Stream One.
Hmm.
Um, this is the camera that I have. That's this brand here.
It's wireless.
That's what I'm using right now, right?
Mm.
So this one here is the S600. This costs approximately about $150 Canadian, or about $100 American, I think.
So
Around
you could switch to your face really quick.
yeah, but I had that one's a different camera,
Uh,
right? So then that's this one here, my overhead. It's a good it does up to 4K, but I'm not streaming at 4K, right?
yeah.
It does the 4K, the built-in microphones. I don't use the microphone. The microphones on these cameras are really bad either way. I have a Yeti microphone as my external, but this company here, they
Uh-huh.
sell a wireless one. It's pretty big that will
Yeah.
stream.
You have a wireless one
No, no,
now?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
No.
Eventually, I'll probably have one so I can move it around.
Yeah, I
Right?
think I think I'm gonna get me wireless one. I mean, this is nice for my you know, recording stuff outside, but it's my my camera on a stick. That's my
Yeah,
camera on a stick.
it's good. Yeah. Let me see
But
if I can.
using it as webcam, like if, as soon as I hook it up, it keep on resetting. So yeah.
Let's see. I think they have the wireless.
Mm. Actually, I'm gonna have a fun bunning this Superman onto
Yep.
this heart. You know, I'm gonna really enjoy doing that. No, I'm debating. I'm debating whether uh, do I draw on it or just transfer over it. What do you think?
I would draw on the paper and transfer it over. That way you can
Yeah,
refine what you need to refine. If you transfer it over, you would get the layout you want. Because when you draw freehand, you kind of, you know what I mean? You don't have to transfer everything over. You can
right.
transfer over the position of the characters. See? There you go.
Yeah. Now
Reminds
you
me
get
there.
to walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would, take a charcoal pencil or something like that, and or just any like
My
large
pencil
flat
okay?
pencil, and you know what do you call it, scratch all the back, then turn the paper over and just do the transfer method on the back with as much.
I was thinking about was draw like this, right? Like that.
Yep.
Then use this to copy over so I could get the mirror image of it. Then if I transfer over, shouldn't it transfer the right orientation?
No, I mean, what you're doing is you take some lead pencil and you take that drawing that you have,
Hmm.
right, and you literally draw as much, like you just what do you call that thing? What's it called, that technique? My brain's not there.
Yeah, I know what you. I think I know what talking
Right,
about.
so your drawings right here.
You're doing this.
So this is my drawing, right?
Yeah.
Turn the paper over. Turn the paper over. There's my drawing. Turn the paper over and just
I know, but let's do this, okay? I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna
then
draw
just
S.
trace over top.
I'm gonna put an S in here, right?
Yeah.
Right. If I do that over, then the S will be this.
No, it's not.
No.
No. Look. Want to see? Uh,
Why am I thinking that way?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're thinking.
Okay.
So let's do that. So this is our wood right here,
Uh,
right? So if I take my pencil and I'll just use something that you can see a little bit more. So
I'm
here is my Superman crest.
gonna, I'm gonna have to see this for myself.
Yeah. Wait, how do I do this? There we
I'm
go.
just put S in there.
Right. So that's my S. That's my Superman, right? Or if I do this, this is my S, right? Are you seeing my S?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
see
S,
it.
right? That is S, right? I
Uh-huh.
turn it over. You
Uh-huh.
take your lead. Let's do something in a different color. This is darker. Where's the S? Right there. Right? You put as much lead as you can in this space. Right? Here's my piece of wood. Right? That's my piece of wood. Here's my S. Put that right on top.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And you are just going to press as hard as you can.
Okay.
And you just go over it.
Yeah. Okay.
And now there is my piece of wood.
Okay.
Then you can just burn. If you want to draw more, you can.
Well, we'll see. What I was thinking was I was thinking was here. Let me show you what I was thinking. Okay, here's the S, right? I put the S in here, like this, right? Right. Then I just put and I go like this on this side.
Yeah,
And
but you have to draw it backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right? It makes more sense this way.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have remember the
Yeah, I remember
transfer
that.
film?
I
Remember that
remember
purple
those.
stuff that we used to get when we were kids?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. I'm just gonna blame my stroke for my stupidity.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just right. So it makes it a lot easier. Then you would go over it with whatever.
Yeah.
So I used to do this on a sketch card. I would draw on my computer and I would print it on a piece of paper, right? Then the printout would be this is the printout. Then I would turn it over and I would stencil it like that. Then align it. Then just go over.
I don't want to put this on a sketchbook. The sketchbook. I don't have. I normally don't want to tear out my sketchbook, so I'm going to put it on the printer paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, if you want, you can just scan it and just print it out. Take a picture of it and print it out.
I guess I could do that too. But I mean, I don't mind drawing it to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you more comfortable. Whatever makes more comfortable, right? But if you work out all as much as the details you can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint on the box when I get it. Right.
Now, once it's burnt in, now if you color it, does a burn effect kind of sort of? I mean, doesn't color overtake the burn effect, and so it doesn't look like it's been burnt anymore?
Well, I mean, it's so let's think it this way, Naman.
Hmm.
Your kids took a pencil crayon and drew on the wall and you paint
Right.
over it. What happened?
I mean, depends on how you can paint over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the same answer. If you put a thin layer of paint, you can see it. But if
Yeah.
I decided to put globs like 3 coats of paint on top, my kid's drawing's gone,
Yeah.
right? Just think of it that way. Now you can do it like your coloring stuff, right? There you go. Then you can make a cool wood cut. There you
Like
go.
the Japanese blueprints, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Not
That's a good
not
idea,
is
man.
these are not the kind of not that. I mean, camcorder. You're gonna try to get me. I'm already getting into this hobby already. You want to get me into a hobby of making my own blueprints? You know, you want me to like a like a what I'm gonna. Why doesn't this come out? You want me to go in there and and scrape out the grooves? And is that what you want me to do?
More work.
Huh? Well, I could have multiple prints then, right?
Yeah, yeah. You can. I mean, cut it out. You can make multiple prints. Each one that you make is a one of one. You have to remember that too, because each one will have some sort of defect.
Yeah. Well, you
That-
know, actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make my own stamp.
yeah,
My own stamp.
make your signature stamp out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I got. Isn't there like a right wood to carve that kind of stuff on? I mean, you want to just any kind of
It's
wood.
you. Most people created originally, yes, out of wood.
Yeah.
But you can now get these like hard rubber foam.
Uh,
Remember the little stamps that we get as a kid out of the
yeah.
rubber thing?
Uh-huh.
That's what it is. You get sheets of that.
Mm, yeah. Hmm. Oh, I'm tearing up. I better close up the shop. I better
Yeah,
close up the shop.
I'm gonna go make a drink.
Okay. You drink with that by yourself?
Yeah, I
Hmm.
drink by myself. My wife doesn't drink. I
Uh,
don't drink like stupid. I pour a shot and maybe I'll get some root beer or something like that, and I just put it aside. Because right now I'm normally going gravitate towards a cup of coffee,
mm,
but I won't sleep through the night if I start drinking coffee. I
mm.
need to get up in the morning and make breakfast for the kids and stuff. Probably got to go
Yeah.
to Costco, and I promised Razor I got to be on his show for 4 o'clock for his no con stuff. So, oh, I got to check with Kevin there on his trivia.
Kevin?
Yeah, Random Read or Random Read.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's another YouTuber.
I think stamping foam or rubber is how the concrete guys add texture to sidewalks.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well.
I was gonna order
Oh,
some of those rubber things.
all right. I'm done for the day.
Yeah, you take it
Thanks
easy.
for coming up. Uh, bye bye, buddy.
Bye, everybody.